Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Denver Broncos. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. A tackle made at the 47.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 3rd and short.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
So 1st down from the 41.
Gun. Stop.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Down.
First give of the game here to Chase Brown. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronc. It's a new set of downs at the 27. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Completed over the middle. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them the first down.
On one, ready?
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Let's get set.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers to talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, but you couldn't do it.
It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Stop.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish up an excellent opening series. And that opening series, you use this word a lot when we brought methodical. No massive highlights, just effective play calling, steady progress until they cross that goal line.
Yep, and to fans and fantasy football owners, might not have been a highlight, but to the coaches, the entire drive was the highlight. A great start. I mean, great start to the game where their offense stayed consistent, operated the plan just how it was drawn up, and found the end zone as a result.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Dive play straight ahead. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the 1st. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this 1st quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Ready.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Nix from the gun. Caught by Pat Bryant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Hold on, set. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That heater is going to fall to the turf. This one misses the tight end. And now they're up against it here on 4th down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Burrow setting to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. Give him 13 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Tight end in motion left.
180.
Burrow now on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They got 21 yards on the play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go.
Burrow on 1st down. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. That's the end of one here. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have 2nd down as they look to continue this good drive. To throw again, it's Burrow. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
13 yards.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches.
Big 13. Big 13.
Again, it's Burrow. To the right side and reeled in by Chase. Has room into the secondary. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. And they've loved the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
14. Broncos nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Ready. 180.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Bengals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1, ready?
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. On 1st down, here's Burrow. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
Got 180.
Burrow to the air now. Catch made by Chase Brown. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Third down, give to Brown. And this one had no chance, hit well behind that line. That brings up 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. He'll try to connect on a 50-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll cobble together a yard there. Chris Jenkins Jr. there on the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
To throw, here's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready.
Third and long, they're going to throw. Sends this to the end zone. And this is going to be hit by a defender and knocked away. Incomplete as the end zone look comes up empty, Brock. He's got a 4th down decision to make. Jeremy Crawshaw out once again, punted away. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And he sends this one straight up, trying to stick them deep. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Throw from the gun. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Burrow back to throw. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. He'll gain 11 on that play, and a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. It's a good work to help reset those chains.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
11. Here we go.
Looking to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So it's second down coming up.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
180.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals boat racing them to the halftime locker room.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin-off, and pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch, and then he can do his damage. Big time.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals make it a 24-point ball game.
Broncos nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Denver getting everybody set, so they've got first and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready. My aim and hunt.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Hold on, son. Ready. My aim and hunt.
Nix. Pocket isn't moving up. They're able to drop it. This defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
Hold on, son. Ready. My aim and hunt. 37. 37.
Here's the one back on the handoff. And they only get a couple when they needed. Now they needed a good bit more, Brock. That's going to make it fourth down.
At the 17-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4. Down.
Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. All right, so they're only going to have enough time for one more snap here before we reach halftime. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. We better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. A great effort, not rewarded. That punches the crossbar and bounces backward. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game. Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game. They've been dealt one of their toughest matchups early in the season, but there is hope. One of their coaches has found what they think is a key weakness. The decision now, how exactly to exploit it.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Up next, it's our main event between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Los Angeles Rams. Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Set! White! Blue 60!
Stafford to the air to start us off. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. Along the right sideline, there's space. To the house, touchdown LA! The Rams take a 6-0 lead right away. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. But they put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
Harrison Mevis on to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
White 80! White is hot! Stop!
Right to the air, Burrow. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Give him 25 on that play. And the Bengals have a first down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
On one, right?
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
11, Thomas. Right 80. Stop.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Throwing the out route complete. Running down the left side. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Touchdown.
The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Zebra! Red 80! Scoopity hot!
Stafford now. Nakua here. He's got it. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
280!
Back now, pressure coming. That one connects. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams break the tie here in the first. Devontae Adams, the touchdown.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts.
He misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. Here's Evans set to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. And it sets up 2nd down.
That's a pretty cool look right there of the kind of coverage you're going to see when you play man-to-man. And that down and distance, you've got to be sharp on the outside. That DB certainly was.
On 2nd and 10 now, it's Burrow. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to... alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
Let's get set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Markers are reset. Here we go, down at the 44.
11.
First down.
Burrow on 1st down. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Again, it's Burrow. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Keeps on moving into the red zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals make their way to the end zone. Lightning has struck twice in this opening quarter. His 2nd touchdown of what's looking like a memorable game for it.
Yeah, Kate, time to give him the security guard treatment. Keep an eye on this dude at all times. That's their number 1 when they're looking for points. And now can that guy set up the rest of his buddies for even more?
Evan McPherson with kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Big 20. 280.
Stafford now against a blitz. That's caught by Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
22.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Stafford from the gun. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. We've got 14-13 on the board. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive.
32.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed to his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
32.
Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play.
On 2nd down, along with Williams. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Hurry!
Throwing his Stafford on 3rd. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys have foot and cut it loose with pressure. And let the cover guys go shut it down.
Nevis able to knock it through. And they've taken back the lead.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And no return here. This is a touchback, and the ball's going to come out to the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
On 1, ready?
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Gun. Stop. Right 80. 11, Thomas. Stop.
Burrow from the gun. Well, very quick throw, but they couldn't connect.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
Let's get set.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Set up the screen to Chase. Inside the 45. Still running. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Hold up, 280. Hey, give me radar.
Stafford. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
22, 59.
Stafford now on 2nd and 10. Roll left side, taken in by Adams. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Hey, fly off, ready.
To throw, Stafford. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And the Rams have the first down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
Give to Williams from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Zebra, 280.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
That finds Adams downfield. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Mevis now for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams take a slim 2-point lead.
Bengals 21.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go. Can.
Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive.
Here we go.
Burrow now on first down. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Cameron Curl has it. And the Rams take possession down inside the 30 after the interception. Wanted to hit his tight end there, but a defender anticipated it, got a hand on it, and it is picked off.
Yeah, I think this defenses today have figured it out. There's a lot of good tight ends, and they can be mismatch makers, so you better have an awareness and coverage of where those tight ends are. This defense did, and boy, what a big play to take that ball away.
He's got it near the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
It's a gain of 20.
Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second.
First down.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
8-yard line.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Near the goal line. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
40 got.
A gain of 5. Brings up
Williams. He manages a couple, and they are right on the verge of it. 3rd and goal from the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A 2-yard pickup.
32.
3rd and goal.
Zebra. Go 20. Hey, 50.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams will add to their lead at the end of the half. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. And that, Brock, I know you're keeping track, but just in case our audience isn't, his 4th first-half passing touchdown. At the pace he's on, this would be a new record if he has a second half to match this one. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams push the lead to 2 scores now. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. Fields the hard squib kick. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
11, 11. 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11, 11, 11. 12, 12, 12. Stop.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here we go, here we go. Big 12, 12, 12. 12, 12, 12.
1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
40 guts.
Here's Williams to start the drive. And they'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Throwing now, Stafford. Hits his running back. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. On first down, here's Stafford. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
It's a gain of 5.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
Get a lady!
Now Stafford to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Lady!
It's Stafford once more. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Up the gut they go with Williams. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
The 13-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Blue 60!
So we're through 3 here. It's Rams ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Set! Lady! Hey, red! 59! Hey, 5-0!
Stafford from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Cam Taylor-Britt picks it off.
Stafford's pass intercepted.
Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him.
Here we go.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A gain of 14. First down, Cincinnati.
11, Thomas.
First down, Burrow to throw. Finding Brown back-to-back plays. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
11 MT.
At the 33-yard line.
11 MT. Take. 11.
Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Chase, left side. Get some space around midfield. Still fighting forward. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McPherson to add the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals cut the lead down to just 2.
Rams 30, Bengals 28. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
50. Like 7. Easy, alert.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. This is a heater going deep. He's got it inside the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams push this to an 8-point game. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. A 4th for him in this game, and one more ties the record. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams push the lead to 2 scores now.
Rams 37, Bengals 28.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone. So the football will come back out to the 20.
20-yard line.
One, ready?
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Can.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Oh, Brown has it knocked out. It's scooped up by the Rams. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Set. 180. Omaha, ready, blue. Omaha, ready, blue. 53, ready. Like 7.
1st down throw here for Stafford. On the move, headed right. Now he takes it. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Williams. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle.
Brings up 2nd
Rams
and 12
with a 2-score lead.
At the 18-yard line.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
59. Set. Go 20. 20 hot.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Put the body on the line for his team. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
32 at the 4-yard line.
Set. Drill right. 22. 180.
They're going to pass it here. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. The 5th of the game for him, tying the NFL single-game record. Stafford and the Rams getting set to try for 2.
Rams will line up for the
32.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Brown to start the drive. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
1st and 10 from the 32. Burrow out of the shotgun. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
When you throw that comeback route versus zone, you have to see the underneath defenders. It's frankly easier, Kate, to throw it versus man-to-man. You know where everybody is. But in zone, you better trust your eyes underneath. And when you do, there's completions like that to be had.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Gets it to his man, Mike Gesicki. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Gotta go score.
Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Burrow on 1st down. To the right side and wheeled in by Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Time making this all but impossible, but they're going to try for the onside kick here anyway. And the Rams get on top of the kick, and that should ice this game away. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready, hurry! Ready! Big 20. Hey. 59!
Oh, Bronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. He finds Adams downfield. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Set. 180. Ready, hot.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Zebra.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Caught him across the line early there. That's an easy call for our officials. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. Now they'll try the extra point again. So before we get an attempt, there's contact up front. Will it make this field goal easier or harder? All right, so with the penalty, a chance to go for 2 from the 1, or they could elect to try a shorter kick. And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. Another shot at this extra point here. Next to some of the northernmost waters of the beautiful Chesapeake Bay, we're at M&T Bank Stadium near Baltimore's Inner Harbor. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens.
McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
First down, and they go right back to it. And they sent it straight ahead, but the clock stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Out of the gun, here's Jackson. couldn't hang on through the contact.
I love that. Now, I love that defensively right there. It's about the only thing you could do to the tight ends at this level. You have got to disrupt them. You have got to match their physicality with even more physicality, and it forced an incompletion.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And the Bengals will get possession up towards midfield as they take the interception up beyond the 40. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
On 2, ready?
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. Right to the air, Burrow. He's on the in route. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Give on second. It's Brown. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Burrow now on first down. Short pass brought in, and he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes, just like that.
That throw finds Jamar Chase. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Bengals have a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All set now. First and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Stop.
Working inside the red zone. Right back to Chase. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Big 13, 11 mighty, 11 mighty. Stop.
Again, it's Burrow. That's incomplete left side. So his first blemish, Brock, after that perfect 4-for-4 starts. And wouldn't expect one incompletion, though, to stop him from leaning on him this opening drive.
No, I don't think so. And I think more than anything, you see the defense kind of ball can.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure of what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Ravens nothing. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens headed up 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Baltimore first down.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at first down here. Lamar off the play fake. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one connects. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Here's Tyler Luke now on for the extra point. Kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he is in for two. No one expected that fake as they lined up to kick it. And with it, they've taken the lead.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. Making some progress here. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. Into the red zone. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals push their lead to 6. 14.
Ravens 8. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. Well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Go.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. And dose of the hurry up here.
Yo.
4th down, it's Jackson. That's a gain of 10, and staring at that turnover on downs. Instead, they pick up the first.
48-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. It's Henry on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Want to quit, ready?
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Lamar back to throw. Headed out right. Now here he goes. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. First and 10 at the 29.
Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second down.
Here's Jackson to throw. Guys, now a hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Bengals get to it. What an incredible drive they had authored, Brock. But all that progress, or pardon the pun here, just fumbled away.
I couldn't say it better myself.
Here we go. 180.
First and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 29-yard
So
line.
a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
Gun. Cut. 180. Cut.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow completes this one to Chase. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. On first and 10, it's Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
From the gun, Jackson. And he puts some air under this one, right side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here he goes, third and long. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he has this down to the 34. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
First down. First and 10 at the
So that's the halfway
34-yard
point of
line.
this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Burrow out of the shotgun. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Wide 80. Wide side.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Couldn't find Jamar Chase on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Throw here, 3rd down. It's caught. Chase has it. And they're going to put him out just before he can get to the 35.
13 yards on the play.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Here we go, here we go.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. Taken in by Chase, left side. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Every once in a while, sure, a pass, it can go for a negative yard. But lose that much, I promise you, that call will never come up on the call sheet again.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Oh, put some heat on this deep. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens get the football back with great field position there at the 36. They worked hard to have the halftime lead, Brock, but now that defense working hard to take it away.
Not wasting any time, are they? You know, they love to say about baseball, Kate, baseball's a game of adjustments. So is the NFL, and especially in the second half. You have all that data from the first half. You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball away there to begin the second.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. Henry running to the left. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
The tackle made back at the 39-yard line.
You are X. Report.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. A full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this.
Hey, middle. Yo.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Hey. 180. That's it. Go ahead. Middle.
4th down, here's Jackson. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. They read that screen perfectly. Interception! Picked off. That's Teddy Buchanan. All set to go now from the 35.
Intercepted. The Ravens take over 1st down.
Handoff headed right to Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Complete Derrick Henry. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down,
And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the second half. So following that missed point after, he's going to stay out there and send it away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Here we go, here we go.
Burrow now on first down. The left side, caught by Higgins. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. In a good spot here, second and inches.
Gun. Stop.
Short pass brought in. Continuing to move past the 45. He is down to the 30-yard line. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
First down, Burrow to throw. Has it at the 7. And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. I should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game? Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. That one right down the middle. And the Bengals double their lead to 14. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Here's Henry running left. Giving him about 3 on that first down carry. Looking quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3.
Now it's Lamar. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
180.
Jackson now on 3rd. Hopkins making the grab downfield. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. 3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Hey, 180. 180. Press hot. Let's go. Set hot. 180. Hey, come on.
One of the tight ends in motion left.
Go.
First down, here's Lamar. Flushed out of the pocket. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's another Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Lamar off the play fake. He rolls to his right. Brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens now within one score in the fourth. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
Keeping it on the ground. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the two, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it and see if you can be successful again? They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Burrow from the gun. Some on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. Stop.
They'll run again with Brown. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
42-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Big 13. Big 13.
Here's Brown again. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Burrow gets it out wide quick. And he picks up the first down for the Bengals. And that is the last thing they need to lock away this win. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
180. What is that?
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Oh, looks like the defense got a little too excited there, and that's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early.
180.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Stop.
Sign quarterback run here. So the Bengals take this one on the road. And Brock, we all know any win is a good win, but playing against a division rival, oh, it always feels so much better dealing them one in the L column.
These are the teams that know you best, Kate, but also the ones that you know best. So yes, it is just a little bit sweeter when you take care of business in your own division.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Baltimore.